Hey friends, it's Jill here with the Hometown Homestead, and it is officially Pantry Challenge Month, Canuary Month, and World Carnivore Month. And what do all three of those things have in common? Me! I'm actually participating in the Sutton's Days Canuary this year. I'll have 2 videos up for that, as well as doing a carnivore pantry challenge for myself, and then just a regular from scratch family cooking style for my 5 kiddos here at home, as well as my husband. So if you are interested in pantry challenge, in carnivore food recipes specifically, or in the Sutton's Days Canuary, you might want to hang out because I think we're gonna have some stuff going this month that you're really gonna like. The rules for our challenge are going to be similar to what we did last year, but a little bit different. We're keeping our $20 rule. I can spend $20 per week for the whole family for as long as we participate in the challenge. Our goal is to make it all 8 weeks, but I'm not going to push it so far that we're uncomfortable. If we just make it 6, we'll be just fine with that like we did last year. We also really want to push through a lot of what's left over in our freezers because we ordered meat chickens last night and they're gonna be here in March. So we need to make some room by moving out this food in January and February so we have space for our birds when they're processed. With our $20 budget, we'll get things like fresh cream and incidentals. We have a local farm that we get cream from, and it really makes a big difference in our cooking, and it's fabulous on the carnivore diet. So we will get things like cream and any incidentals that come up along the way. And we also have a month and a half full of basketball games starting this weekend. So you never know when we're out what we're gonna need to pick up along the way in that regard. So that's what the $20 is gonna be. Just a buffer for us to make sure we have a little bit of wiggle room in our really tightened down budget. The second rule for us is that we're only gonna eat out for my husband's birthday, which is late this month. And then also I'm gonna leave some wiggle room for Valentine's Day. Last year I didn't do that. And I really wished I would have. And he said, it's not a big deal. And I'm like, but I said I was gonna do this. So this year, I'm gonna free us up. If we wanna go out, we're definitely gonna leave a little wiggle room to make that happen. The rules for our weekly menu will be as follows. We're gonna have 1 day a week that is seafood. We have shrimp in the freezer, and we also have some salmon. We're gonna have a beef day, a pork day. I just grabbed a huge pork loin, and I'm gonna can up some pork butt for my Canuary content. So both of those are gonna come in really handy. Of course, bacon. We're gonna go through some bacon. So beef, chicken, pork, seafood, and venison. We're gonna have 1 day each of all of those because our guys went hunting this fall, had a great season, and we have a freezer that is stacked full of meat. As far as for what we've actually canned up, we have a lot of things left to work through as well from the season, but I'm gonna be really honest with you, this fall got away from me. So I'm planning to use this month of Canuary, not only to can my 2 videos for Lisa over at Sutton's Days, but to do another canning video at least in the off weeks that I'm not on the official lineup, so I can get through these tomatoes that are in our freezers because I have everything that didn't go into salsa still frozen and needing to get into the jars. So we're gonna be making sauces. We're going to be just doing some fresh tomatoes in juice, maybe some diced, maybe even a little ketchup with no sugar that I can just use for myself, and a few other fun canning projects along the way. So we have got a lot of work to get done this month. It is gonna be all hands on deck in the kitchen, and I hope you're excited for what we have in store for you. To prepare for the pantry challenge, we did take a last run to Sam's Club New Year's Eve. So a couple days ago, the boys and the little one here, did you go with us? Mm-hmm. Yeah? We ran to Sam's Club and we got a few last things. Bacon and some other meats that we're gonna need along the way, as well as some staples, just that the girls will really enjoy. We got some cream cheese. Does anybody like cream cheese? Mm-hmm. Do you like cream cheese, Say? We got some cream cheese for our bagel lovers. We got a couple bagels. Even though I make most of the baked goods around here, bagels are just easier if we grab them when we're out. So I have a few things like that stuffed up in the freezer. Plus, These girls love blueberries, frozen blueberries, right, Say? Frozen blueberries, and they also love frozen mixed fruit, so I grabbed a couple extra bags of that when we were at Sam's the other day just to make sure that they can go all 8 weeks without needing more. Last year, this one was very sad at the idea of a pantry challenge because she was really afraid that she was going to run out of her mixed fruit. So I wanted to make sure that she was prepared and ready to go and that we can do this and have fun with it while cleaning out the bulk of what we have in our freezers and making room for what's coming in soon. We also have a few other things left hanging around from years past. We have a bunch of corn in the freezer that we need to get rid of. And so we'll be purging through all of those things over the next month and a half to 2 months and making room for everything that we have going on.
I love corn.
Oh, she whispered in my ear, I love corn. You do? Yeah. So we'll use that in several ways. A personal goal for myself during this month is just to continue with my meat-based diet and stay on the carnivore train. It's been really nice for me. I felt great and I've had lots of great benefits from that. So I plan to stay meat-based. But again, for the kiddos, we're going to be just scratch cooking and getting them some delicious stuff that they can eat right here at home like they're used to. So is there anything else you're looking forward to eating this month, Say? Pizza. That's one of her favorites. And how about chicken? Chicken. She loves chicken. So we are just going to have a great time, and we hope that y'all will come along for the ride with us. So the big question.
Can I say something?
Yeah, what do you want to say?
And I love the chicken skin.
The chicken, yeah.
Chili.
She loves the chicken skin and chili. So I'm sure we will have a few of those along the way.
And taco bowls.
And taco bowls. See, we can get in a lot of our meals. We have ground pork, ground venison, and ground beef. So I mix those three kind of all in conjunction, sometimes depending on whatever recipe, just like she's mentioning, we pull out. So it's an easy way to work those into our menu. All right. So the question is, what's for dinner this week? Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. While we're doing our pantry challenge, we're working around 4 nights a week of basketball practice for our boys, plus 1 game day, many of which are away this time. And this is all during our pantry challenge month.
Not doing that while watching Christmas songs.
We watched some Christmas movies while they were at ball this last few months. So they really love that time for the girls to stay home and watch Christmas movies while the boys go play ball. All right, so the question is, what's for dinner this week? Monday night, which is tonight, we're recording this in real time. We're going to purge the fridge. We have a lot of leftovers. We have some country ribs that we had the other night, which are going to be great. We have taco bowls left in there. We have some spaghetti. So we have a few things up in there that need to be pulled out to make room for what's coming in this week. What do you want to say, babe?
And we had a dog named Country.
We did. We used to have a dog named Country, so she thinks country ribs is a funny name for the ribs. Tomorrow we're going into town, so we're going to be gone plus ball practice. So we're going to do a slow chicken noodle soup in the crock pot all day, and then I'm going to just put the noodles in right at the end so they stay nice and tender but not fall apart. That is going to be great. You need to wait, baby. That's going to be great for all of the tummies that aren't quite on their full speed at our house. So we're going to have that chicken noodle soup tomorrow. You can say that if you want. Say it.
I love chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup is one of her favorites. We're also going to have salmon patties or fish cookies. I have some of the pork rind panko to put in mine, so we'll see how that goes. They will probably just get a traditional style. So Thursday, we're going to do one of the favorites around here recently, which is the pan-seared deer tenderloin or venison tenderloin. I just get it really hot in the cast iron, sear it on all sides, and better baste it, and it is so good. Top it with some feta for me, and then we'll do some roasted potatoes and sides for the kiddos. Friday is always pizza night around here unless we have something crazy going on. So we will do pizza night 2 ways. We have a carnivore style pizza and then the one that the kids love. Plus, we have one girlie that doesn't like pizza, but loves cheese sticks. So we will pull those out and we'll get that done for Friday night. And then Saturday is the first week of, just a minute, baby. Saturday is the first day of the season basketball games, and we will be headed to some ball games during the day. So we're going to work in a late breakfast, heavy on the bacon and eggs, and then we're going to have an early dinner of burgers. Now, we don't have any buns on the freezer or anything like that, so we're going to be making those in real time, and that should be a whole lot of fun. What else do you want to say, babe?
Me and my sister love burgers.
Yes, we definitely are a very big burger family. So that's going to wrap up our week 1 menu and plans. What do you want to say, babe?
This is my favorite costume.
This one loves costumes. We love it. This is our favorite Frozen costume. So this house is full of fun surprises. You never know what's going on. And I hope you guys have enjoyed our plans for Canuary, World Carnivore Month, as well as the 3 Rivers Pantry Challenge. If you're interested in seeing what goes on in a busy family with 5 kiddos and lots of ball practice and ball games, I hope you guys will subscribe to the page and hang out because this month is going to be fun. Thank you all for stopping by the Hometown Homestead. We'll see you back really soon.